The news now of the IPS officer against whom rape charges have been filed following his complaint that Mulayam Singh Yadav threatened him. Amitabh Thakur told Sandeep Phukan that there was a very direct linkage between the two.
Do you see a trend that all of this has happened ever since Nutan Thakur, who's a well-known RTI activist, your wife, actually went to the Lokayukta and filed a complaint against Mr. Prajapati?
To me, there is a very direct linkage between how things happened. On 28th of or 26th of December, she filed the complaint before Lokayukt. On 2nd of January, she gave the first critical piece of information to the Lokayukt. 3rd January, she got the first threatening call that we shall better get out of this case, otherwise we will be having trouble. So considering the fact that I am a police officer, an IPS officer, a serviceman. Somehow for me, service is there. I know since I am not doing anything wrong, I do not fear about my service. We continued with the tirade, and we were actually, the fact is we were never knowing what were we actually entering into. It was only, now we realize that it being almost 500 crore rupees business, this illegal mining all over the state, and as it is being said, a majority of this amount is going to the very top. So this being the kind of equations, definitely any person who tries to come in the way will have to face the consequences. And Mr. Narendra Singh died in Madhya Pradesh, Ms. Durga Shakti we all know. So hundreds of examples are there where illegal mining, if any person accidentally or deliberately, whatever way, comes in the way of illegal mining, he will have to pay the price. Mr. Mulayam Singh, I mean, I would like to say with some kind of sadness and sorrowness, he himself came out to save one of his ministers, whom the entire state of Uttar Pradesh openly says might be the next Mr. Babu Singh Kushwaha.
So basically you're saying that, all these cases that have been filed against you are political in nature, essentially to put pressure on you to withdraw your complaint against Mr. Prajapati.
That could be the reason, or that could also be a frustration, I don't know. I mean, since hopefully they know that I am a man who does not withdraw his cases. In Lokayukt case only, very interestingly, it became a fashion for people to file complaints against Mr. Prajapati, and within a week or so, they withdrew their petition, saying that they were sorry, they were wrongly intimated. So this process of 1 week, I mean, definitely, I mean, the first consequence is that one of the local newspapers also published a report saying mysterious case of withdrawal of cases. So I mean, Nutan never withdrew from the case. So I hope the other party knows that we are not going to withdraw it. Whatever the possible measures of arm twisting are taken, including, let us, I mean, now the suspension part is over. Next thing is arrest or maybe murder. So after murder, I cannot come back. That is not in my hands. But even if I am in jail, I will not take back the complaint, or my wife will not take back the complaint, because though we have, whatever evidences we have, we want this case against illegal mining be brought to its logical culmination. The entire state of Uttar Pradesh is reeling under illegal mining, and it is having truly serious consequences.